Attacking is always a good thing. Get up on the ball means you should be close enough to the ball that you can touch it. When you don't get up on the ball, they can pass right over you, and that's not ball pressure. Ball pressure is making them uncomfortable. Like right here, Elijah's making this kid uncomfortable. Hannah's making her uncomfortable. No one should ever be behind the ball. Go after it. Go after it. And once they get the ball, someone should be right up on her. Everybody's behind the ball. All 5 blue players are behind the ball. If she could shoot, that would have been a layup. Standing straight up, everybody. And what happened to boxing out? We've worked on that this year, right? Boxing out. Standing straight up, everybody. All right, that's a perfect chance to trap. That was great until Tasia reached for it. But right there, Vienna's standing there watching. She should be in there trapping. Three people jogging behind the ball. Nobody ahead to pass the ball off. Now this is good defense. Elijah is in the right spot. She's making her uncomfortable. Watch Elijah. That's good defense. She turned her out of the paint. Everybody else standing straight up. All right, Vienna got beat because she reached for the ball instead of sliding her feet in front of the ball. Look at the size difference. That should be an easy stop. Tasia's walking the ball down. That is not the way we play. It gives the defense all the time in the world to set up their zone. If you're not running the ball down, it's not effective. Nice pick. See if you can see Elijah's pick again. Look at that. All right. And Elijah gets ahead of the ball. Everybody else is jogging. She gets ahead of the ball, and she gets stopped, and there's nobody ahead of her to pass off to. Now everybody's behind the ball again. Equals a layup. painful to watch. That was a good attack. All right, so 3 people get down and they stop the ball. 3 people made it ahead of the ball. Look at that. Now look at that. One little person. She passes everybody in blue without the ball. They do not have a ball, yet she passes them for layup. Got to stop the ball. You have to step in front of the ball. You have to sprint ahead of the ball. Vienna was in the right spot. She got the stop. That was the right shot. Did you notice nobody put their hands up? Tasia swiped at the ball. That is not effective defense. Hands straight up, chesting her up. Make her shoot over you. Contest a shot by putting your hands straight up. Get in their personal space. Make them shoot over you. And box them out. Both hands, straight up, chesting them up. Both hands. Not just one to the side. You want to be chest to chest, hands straight up. On defense, your back should be to the basket. Attacking is always good. Whoever was back should have had their toes, their heels to the baseline, their head under the basket. You don't let anybody behind you when you're on the back. And on defense, your back is to the basket, so you can see them driving the ball That was a good drive. You notice that everybody is walking their cuts rather than running their cuts. Now this is a good defensive possession for us. Tasia's denying the ball. She's not letting their point guard get the ball. Katie's marking her person. Brooke is watching the middle. So they had to call a timeout because they couldn't get the ball in. That's what our defense should look like every time. Now who's got their hands up? Both hands up. Both hands up. Make her shoot over you, Chloe. Both hands up. Good pass. Assist to Chloe. Who's on the ball? Nobody. Tasia went out of jog mode into sprint mode and fouled. Now, sprinting down and getting ahead of the ball is what you want to do there. Nobody's in the stance. Everybody's standing straight up. Nobody's got their hands up. And they score. Walking the cuts. Walking the cuts. That was a good shot. Now that's good defense. When Hannah got up on her, that was good defense. Two hands up, chest them, make them shoot over you. Don't just wave high to the ball. Get in their personal space. Good shot. Everybody's standing straight up. Elijah got another good stop right there. Once again, Elijah's the only one down the floor. And she did a good job of hanging onto the ball. But you have to sprint and get ahead of the ball. All right, so there are two people ahead of the ball. Nobody's got their hands up. Standing straight up. Nobody contested that shot. You got to get your hands up. Chest them up. Walking the ball down. That's not how we play. Nice drive. Who's back? Nice job, Brooke. Made her step out of bounds. Nice job. Brooke got in her personal space and made her turn over the ball. That's what I'm talking about. You got to make them uncomfortable. Good shot. Got a little block. Nobody's back. Layup. The person who's back has to stay there with their hands up to protect the basket. You don't go out and chase the ball. It almost always results in a layup for the other team. That was a good pick by Sophia. And that's why you get back. If Chloe was back, heels to the baseline, hands straight up, she could have stopped that layup rather than chasing the ball. Stop the layup if you're the back. Good shot. Attacking is always good. That was good defense. Dynamic jump stop instead of those wild flings might have resulted in 2 points. Straight up, hands straight up. Chest to chest, hands straight up. And box them out. Put your butt on them and push them out. Walking it up. Walking the cuts. Good shot. Standing up. Everybody's standing straight up watching the ball on defense. Nobody's back. All right, Chloe moved after the ball. That was good hustle. Good steal. Go all the way in for the layup. All right, so back to the ball. Jogging down. 2 people got ahead of the ball. Chloe got a good stop. Who's on the ball? Nobody. Being on the ball means you're close enough that you can touch them. Like that. That is good defense. Smacking the ball does not get us anything. Jumping up with 2 hands and grabbing the ball gets us the ball. Okay, Paige got in there and stopped the ball. Watch her come out, stop the ball. And Hannah's back. That was a perfect start to a defensive possession. You stop the ball, and then you set up man-to-man. Except no one's really guarding a particular person. We have to work on that. Havoc means you're marking a person, and you're close enough to touch them. And if they have the ball, you're smothering them. New game, still walking the ball up. And we seem to have forgotten about power position. Make the easy pass. Vienna standing there open. Pass to Vienna. Make the easy pass. Dynamic jump shot rather than leaning and flinging. Stay on your feet. Nobody's back. That was a good stop. Hannah got in her space, made her turn it over by walking. You gotta get into personal space. You gotta make them uncomfortable. You can't just stand back and wave at the ball. Good job attacking and getting to the line. Got to stay on your feet. Walking it up. So the defense had all the time in the world to get set. And Elijah did a good job getting ahead of the ball. She turned her, she stopped her, and nobody's back. Take it all the way in. Good job on the foul shots. 2 hands straight up, chest to chest. That's how you stop a shot. Attacking is always good. Two hands, straight up. Make them shoot over you. Good shot. Who's on the ball? Elijah. Nice job. Who's on the ball? Nobody. Who's back? Nobody. That's what happens when you wave one hand at them. 2 hands, chest them up. Hands straight up. When we fix our defense, when we start playing defense, we're going to be pretty good. Good shot. Now the defense picked up here. Everybody's playing a little better. Nobody's on the ball. Nobody's on the ball. On the ball means you can touch them. Nobody's on the ball. Make them uncomfortable. Like that. Like that. And Elijah made her pass the ball. That's what you want. You want to be on top of them. Nobody's back. That's how you bring the ball up. But then you pass it. You don't try to go through 3 defenders. Nice job, Hannah, getting in front of the ball. Nobody's on the ball. So I yell havoc. The only person who goes out and makes somebody uncomfortable is Hannah. Look at her. She gets havoc. Everybody else is just standing there watching the ball, right? Havoc means become the number on their shirts. Make them uncomfortable. Don't let them breathe. Defense wins games. We should have kept them to 10 points or 15 points because they're pretty tall. But we didn't play any defense that last game, that last 2 games, right? Think, make them uncomfortable. Get in their space.